Hello everyone, this video is on the narcissist's stare. Is the key to a narcissist's soul who they truly are within their eyes? Are their eyes trying to tell our instincts something? Yes, they've learnt from others what empathy looks like and how to falsely use their eyes, but did you find when you first met that narcissist and looked into their eyes, did you get drawn to them? Some sort of charm within those eyes and that smile that made you want to know more about them? Now you know they were just drawing you deeper in. When you're out at a party or with a group of friends with the narcissist, especially in the beginning, did you get that urge to look as you felt that someone was staring at you? And when you turn, you spot the narcissist just glaring. Your instinct is telling you something, but you push it down and just think they must like you. But in reality, was it envy, or were they just observing you and looking to learn how to mirror everything that you do? Or have you ever been driven by them into that moment of utter despair and you're sat in front of them, pouring your heart out, crying, yet you have an urge to look up for a moment and you notice for the first time in a long time the narcissist's eyes are actually fixated on you, yet they have a strange sort of almost glint or delight in them. They almost have a smirk on the face. Your instinct is trying to warn you, yet you shake it off as they just care and they're just listening to you. In hindsight, you now know they were observing you and they were getting a real kick out of all those emotions. Or when you're having a conversation with them, yet when you're talking, they don't appear to be listening. They're either fixated on the TV or their phone, or they keep turning their head away, looking over your shoulder, looking over their shoulder. Their eyes are just, they look glazed over. If they do look your way, the eyes don't seem to engage with you. Your instincts might again speak up, yet again you push it down and think that maybe they are just preoccupied right now. Then there is the rage one, the death stare. If you started a disagreement or stated your opinion, or if they started an argument out of nowhere and perhaps you stuck up for yourself, or they feel like you criticised them in some way even though you didn't, but those eyes changed. Not only to a death stare, those who've witnessed it will know how difficult it is to explain, but it's like some form of demonic influence out of The Exorcist. Or is it just so much anger and rage inside them that their pupils dilate to almost utter blackness, giving them a look of an empty soul, or is their inner demon taken over? More often than not, when the fight, freeze or fawn comes out in the inner you, most people are so chilled by this look. The blanket of coldness almost covers you and sends shivers down you. It almost burns your inner soul. Your instinct screams to you, get out, run. Yet that stare makes you freeze on the spot. Their stare is so toxic, your body reacts in a survival mode. That's what makes it so much more unnatural. Not only have they got that look of non-existence and emptiness or emotionless soul, like they've been possessed, the look that they give you can actually make you literally freeze on the spot, not knowing what they are or what's actually in those eyes. Some of you may run, or as you become more aware when that look is coming, you turn and run before it fully appears and make sure you don't make eye contact because you know what's coming. Often you may hear them let out a strange, wicked laugh if you do run. You may still have flashbacks of that stare. Unfortunately, we don't always listen to that instinct. Either the full manipulation hasn't started yet, so we've no reason to doubt, or the manipulation is that slow, it's not making sense. And you don't always notice because of the trauma bond and the attachment that you've become addicted to them. Unless you've been with a narcissist, you may not in depth be able to understand that look. If you are supporting someone who's come out of a relationship with a narcissist, listen to what they say, as how they say is how they truly felt. I will just add, the narcissist personality disorder is on a spectrum. They have the same traits, but they are individuals that use them in different levels and different ways. To be a narcissist, they do need more than one or two traits. Yes, someone can just have really hot or even sympathetic eyes that just draw you to them. Someone can just look at you through admiration. Someone can just be preoccupied and have a lot on their minds. Someone may not know where to look or how best to help you if you break down in front of them. And people can give the death stare, but it's usually, what's that look for? Sort of a laughable stare. It doesn't make you freeze on the spot. Thank you for listening to this video. If you find any of the information useful on these videos, please like, comment and share. Please subscribe to the channel also. Feel free to add in the comments how that stare made you feel if you ever experienced it, to help others out there understand and know that they're not alone. Those that are supporting people that are recovering from narcissistic abuse can get the understanding to try and help them best they can, and those that have witnessed it need to get the understanding to know that they are not alone in what they saw. It's that death stare is just... Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and I shall hopefully put another video on soon.